GOP on GOP violence is not just a sweet band name, it's also a real thing in its actual infancy right now. You saw it in full swing with rockabilly Republican Colton Moore.
Going into the chamber.
No, sir, you're not.
What a silly mess. What a high school silly mess.
I told you.
Oh, he's silly. No, that wasn't a pro wrestling audition. That was Republican Colton Moore being withheld from the chamber because he talked so much about other Republicans because they wouldn't stand for Trump hard enough against his indictments in Georgia. Today, House Republicans proposed a budget to cut $880 billion from programs including Medicaid and use the savings on defense and border spending, as well as tax cuts whose primary beneficiaries would be the wealthiest Americans. To an objective bystander, they'd be like, these people are monsters. But to Minnesota Republicans, they're like, whoa, hold on a second here. What the mother father is going on here, see? You see, Medicaid serves roughly 1.5 million Minnesotans, most of who are children and people with disabilities, which are their constituents. So you think these House Republicans aren't dumb enough to vote against their own voters? You never thought that. They vote against their own voters. That's what they did. The House passed this wild bill yesterday, and even though that happened, the Minnesota Republicans publicly spoke out in criticism of the bill, which is like tapping their toe to the halftime show. It's like a really big deal. Minnesota Republicans to DC Republicans, quote, "This is contrary to how we Republicans respect the aged and the vulnerable," 14 state GOP legislators said in a letter. Which is wild when you think about it, the way that Republicans treat veterans and also just the Department of Education and children. Anyways, let's play a game. Where else have you heard Republicans whispering or even speaking out against other Republicans lately? We'll see you in the comments.